epic thinkers and problem solvers, welcome to week 2 of your daily 5. Now, I want you to keep in mind that this week is going to be the last week where me and Megan are going to be walking you through your daily 5. After this week, you are going to be asked to do this completely independently. But if that sounds a little intimidating, don't worry. We're going to set you up for success and tell you exactly what is expected of you. First thing I'm going to show you is your daily 5 mat. I'm going to send one of these home with you today, and you should hang this up somewhere visible in your home to keep track of your daily 5. It's going to look something like this. So your daily 5 mat has all 5 options for the daily 5 right there for you. The first thing you're going to do is write the date of Monday. That's what this means, week of. So today is 9/14/20. Be sure to use a dry erase marker because we're going to be erasing this. So write the week of Monday, whatever Monday's date is that week. And then as the week goes on, we're going to check off whichever daily 5 you choose to do that day. So say today you choose to read to yourself. You're going to go ahead and check. And then maybe tomorrow you're going to read to someone. Check. And then on Wednesday, you're going to write. What a great choice. Check. And then on Thursday, maybe you will go on a freckle and do some word work. Check. And if there's a Friday, you're going to check that off. But this week, we're off on Friday. So all you will have are the 4. When you are done with that, at the very end of the week, you're going to completely erase the board. That's why it's important to use a dry erase marker. And then next week, you will start all over again. That way you can keep track of which daily 5s you've done. Does that make sense? Awesome. Let's move along. The next thing I want to do is to make sure that we are all on the same page when it comes to what is expected of us when we are independently reading. I think a really good way to do that is to make a poster to hang in our independent reading spot. Now you all made beautiful independent reading spots last week. And so we're going to make a beautiful poster to go in it that will help us remember what we should be doing while we're in our independent reading spot. So step 1 is to gather materials. All you are going to need is a piece of paper, and a writing utensil. Anything, crayon, pencil, marker, whatever you prefer. So go ahead and pause this video now and go grab your materials and come right back when you're ready. And pause. I'll wait. Good? Ready? Do you have a pencil, or I'm sorry, any writing utensil and a piece of paper? Then we are all set to go. So the first thing I'm going to do on my independent reading poster is add a title. The title, you can get like kind of creative with this, feel free, but I'm just going to call mine Independent Reading. I'm going to put that right on top. Independent Reading. Exclamation point because it's nice and exciting. How's that? Sounds good? You can get creative with your title. Maybe you want to put independent reading rules or independent reading guidelines or read to self, or really you have a lot of freedom here. I bet you can come up with more ideas than I can. So feel free to put whatever title you think fits. Now we are going to write down what it is we need to remind ourselves when we're independently reading. So the first thing I want us to remember is to pick a book at our level. So I would like you to copy down exactly what I'm writing onto your poster. Pick a book at or around, you can even just say around my level. Pick a book. Oh, and we're back. Pick a book at or around my level. See that? Okay, that's number one. That's very important. If you pick a book that is too low of a level, then you're not challenging yourself enough to grow as a reader. And if you pick a book that's too high of a level, you might get frustrated and you won't enjoy reading as much as you would with a book around your own level. So number two, this is super important. Go ahead and put a number two on your paper. If I'm going too fast for you, feel free to either slow down the playback speed or to pause the video and catch up, okay? Number two is set a timer. We went over this last week, but you can set a timer with a visual timer or with a phone or tablet or with a computer. So you're going to set a timer for 20 minutes. That's how long we should be independently reading. I'll give you a moment to catch up and write that down. All right, number three is very important, is to then go sit in my independent reading spot. Because that's why we made them last week, right? It's where we're going to independently read. So once you pick the book on around your level, and once you set a timer for 20 minutes, you are free to then go get very comfortable in your independent reading spot. No, this one, oh, actually, I'll wait, I'll give you a second. I don't want to rush. Take a second. Copy down what I have. Again, feel free to pause the video if I'm going ahead too soon. Number four, go ahead and write number four. I don't know if you can see, but I'm just circling the numbers. You can do that, but you don't need to. Number four is to keep my eyes on the book. When you're independently reading, you should be focused, blocking out all distractions, and keeping your eyes on your independent reading book for the entire 20 minutes. Go ahead and write that down. Okay, number five. Again, please pause if I'm going too fast. I don't want to rush anybody. Number five is sound out words. When we reach words that are unfamiliar or look too complicated, it's often really easy to just ask for help right away. But that's not really going to help us grow as a learner. That frustration and that feeling of something being unknown is your bubblegum brain. And instead of asking for help right away, I want you to try to sound it out on your own. That way you can grow as a reader. If after a while you still don't understand, then you can ask for help. But I really want you to try and do it independently at first. The same goes for words that you can sound out, but you still don't know what they mean. When that happens, I would like you to use context clues. Now, what this means is that if you come across a word in a sentence that you really don't recognize and you know how you should pronounce it, but you still don't know what it means, sometimes you can use the words and sentences around that unfamiliar word to make an educated guess of what that word means. I really want to encourage you to try using context clues to figure out new words before asking for help. So these are my 6 most important rules for independent reading. If you can think of more rules that you think will help you throughout the year with independent reading, please feel free to write them down. The next thing you can do is make your poster nice and pretty because, like I said, it's going to be hanging up in your independent reading spot for the rest of the year. So maybe your poster is going to look a little bit more like this. I just took a little bit of time and added some decoration to it, and now I think that it's ready to hang up on the wall. So go ahead and hang your poster up on the wall, refer back to it whenever you need a reminder of what you should be doing during independent reading time. And of course, enjoy your reading. Thanks, Epic.